This is Aaron Hobson with Rhinebeck School of Music, and in this lesson we are going to talk about practicing our major scale in fourths. So the last video I did, based on this idea, was using thirds, major and minor thirds, to the scale. So this time we're going to go to the next interval, which is in the interval of a fourth. So there's a couple ways you can think about this. So you have your C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And an interval of a fourth is just 4 letters in the alphabet away from each note. So if I started on C, C, D, E, F, that's a fourth. If I start on D, D, E, F, G, that's a fourth, etc. You can also refer to your circle of fifths diagram. If you start on C and you go counterclockwise, you'll see C to F is a fourth, F to B flat to E flat. Or you can use the trick that my guitar teacher told me years ago, bead gukuf, B-E-A-D-G-C-F. Those are all intervals of a fourth. So B to E, E to A to D, etc. And on the guitar, fourths usually line up whatever note you're on. You just go a string down, and there's your fourth. Except for, of course, between the G and the B string, because that interval is a major third. So here we go. So here's the major scale in C through fourths. So I'm going C to F, D to G, E to A, F to B, which is an augmented fourth, G to C, A to D, B to E, C to F, D to G, E to A, F to B, G to C. And every time you ascend, you want to go back down the scale and descend that scale to go the other way, right? Alright, and of course you want to play that in all of your positions of the major scale. So if I'm off of this C root here, I can still go through the scale in fourths. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. So any position that you have your C major scale or any root, you can start it in G major or A major or wherever, you can practice that in every position. And of course, you know, you can practice this on every string too. You have your C major scale here on the B string, right? C to F, D to G, E to A. So I'm just playing through fourths on one string. And you can practice them as double stops too, right? So, or you can kind of change up the position if you want to like go in this direction from C to F, but then reverse the direction for D to G and go G to D. So. And then going back. So there's all different ways that you can do this. You can also play them, you know, through the scale this way instead of doing it horizontally, just on 2 strings at a time. You can play the double stops through the scale like this. So that kind of like just makes everything a little bit more melodic and a little bit more interesting. Thinking about the scale in terms of interval distances rather than just playing up the scale and then back down the scale all the time. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you haven't already, visit www.rhinebeckschoolofmusic.com and subscribe. Become a Patreon, www.patreon.com/Rhinebeck School of Music, and I'll see you at the next one.